Ryan Aho, 71A modified, Chisholm, Minnesota. The Como Mod Series has by far been the best thing for modified racing, if not just for Wissota, but probably around the whole country. I mean, there's not many places you can go where there's a 10 race series paying that much money that deep. You know, and all the shows pay well, and the end of the year deal pays well, and all year long you get to race head to head with a lot of really talented drivers, making every driver in that series better as the year progresses. I mean, you look at some of the top guys that come into the series. Buzzy Adams has come in, he's won races and he's ran in the back, you know, and that just shows a level of competition in it. You know, the top guys don't always finish in the front. I mean, Dave Kane has had an excellent season, but for the most part, you know, it's pretty spread out. There's a lot of guys, you know, that run really well, and then the next night out they'll have a rough night, you know, and it's definitely good for the modified drivers. I'd have to say that late model has been pretty fun, but the mod, I mean, them things are pretty dicey. I mean, it seems like they're a lot more, you have to be up on the wheel in a modified. I would have to say the mods are pretty fun. Granted, the super stocks, when I was in them all the time, I won 4 straight national championships. It's hard to argue with that, but I think mods are a lot more challenging than the rest of them. We're waiting to see what happens with this Como mod deal. I'm sure we'll be back in a modified. Otherwise, there's talk we might run Provenzino's Rocket there a little bit more. Definitely going to do some late model racing, not sure how much. I would have to say we're probably going to get another Galloper chassis and you know, go out there with our hard charger and sturdy race engines and see if we can get a little bit better.
Tell us about some of the sponsors that help you out. How about this Mike Mackey guy?
Mike Mackey, him and his dad they've been friends of mine for a very long time. I actually work for him, so Mackey Motorsports has helped out quite a bit. Not only that, but I work for him over at Domino's Pizza, so not only do I race cars, but I'm a delivery expert, you know, so. And the nice thing is I work with Mike. He gives me pretty much time off when I need it, you know, and we go racing. And not only do they help sponsor, but Mike helps out at the track every Saturday night. And got a ton of sponsors. Rad Wireless Supply. They've been with me since I started racing. Al's a great guy over at Radco in Hibbing. Garson Tile, Galloper Chassis, Fastlane Motorsports here in Ashland, Wisconsin. Premier Insulation, Melhorn Construction, Everything Automotive, AFCO Racing Shocks, Redline Oil, Buzz Signs and Graphics. The list goes on and on. I mean, there's a ton of sponsors. You know, I don't want to miss any of them, but I'm sure I'm gonna. But Reboard Trucking, they help out quite a bit, and they help a ton of racers, you know, all over northern Minnesota and northern Wisconsin here. So
300 searing degrees, 750 pounds of metal twisting torque, 900 hard charging horses. You will never punish your motor oil like this. But it's good to know you could. AMSOIL. Push it to the limit.
Order your heating fuel online at ComoOilAndPropane.com.
Weir's Machine and Racing Products, a leader in circle track suspension and accessories, offers a complete line of American-made aluminum and steel suspension cages, brake floaters, lift bars, pinion mounts, frame mounts, panhard bars, limit chain adjusters, weight mounts, throttle pedals, tools, carb adapters, shifters, and so much more. Check out our full line of products at Weir'sMachine.com or toll-free 877-460-7211.
All right, we got a special guest here tonight, and at this time I'm going to bring Mr. Wallace up and have him give us some words of wisdom.
I don't have very many words of wisdom. I just want to, I've never been asked to speak at a driver's meeting. I just want to tell you all this. I want to tell all of you this. Dale Earnhardt told me this about, I believe it was 1989, 90, something like that. Dale Earnhardt said, we were in a motorhome driving down to Darlington, South Carolina, just me and Earnhardt. And he said, Herman, that's my nickname, he said there are thousands of great race car drivers all over the United States. Dale Earnhardt said that. And he said some of them want to go NASCAR and some don't. I want you all to know that I know there are some of those 1,000 great race car drivers here tonight, and I just want to race with you all. Just because you see me on TV doesn't mean anything, and I'm really excited to be here tonight. So just treat me as one of you, and let's just go race and have a good night. Thanks.
Be careful.
Thank you.
Now watch it. He might skin you over. Be careful.
All right. Before we get any further, I've got a few sponsors.
Nice. Double trouble. Yeah, I was here last week, and then I went to Hibbing Friday, Saturday with this.
How did that go?
In the mod, I got second in the heat, started eighth in the qualifying feature, got second, and then me and Nelson had a good race. I got second in the feature. I got a little tight at the end, and it was slick, clean, and you couldn't slide it, and I just couldn't quite pivot the way that I needed to. It's tough to beat Daryl, so we ended up second there. Then I ran Bravo's late model in that 100 lapper, and we started seventh in the heat, and that got second.
Shit, you're running, man.
Yeah, it was fun, and we got fourth in that second. What the hell we got? The qualifying feature. Fourth in the qualifying feature, and then I actually got up to second at one point. I got by Hensel, and then on a restart, Brady Smith got by me, and then I actually was working them pretty good there. The car was good. And we got in the lap traffic. I bobbled a little bit behind the lap car on the last lap, and Daryl Nelson got by me in that too. So I went over, I'm like, dude, seriously, it cost me like $1,700 tonight by showing up. He just laughed, so. But the track was good. It was clean, smooth, and that 100 laps was fun. But the right retire on that thing, I could have went probably another 100. I mean, yeah, it was dry, but not real abrasive. So.
Well, I'll talk to you. Good luck, you buddy.
All right, good luck, man.
Broke the brake line.
What kind? Steel?
No, plastic.
Oh, I don't run them. I would never put them on a race car.
Stupid. I don't know why anybody would.
What car is he driving?
That's his,
What number?
21.
Oh my God, is that thing flat?
It needs work.
Yeah, it's flat.
I had no brakes. He lost the brakes right away. I said, why'd you pull off then? You're a retard. You know, not just you did in your own car, but everybody else's car fault there.
Well, the way that the Midwest mods were going, there were only about 3 in each race that were going to finish anyway. So. car was pretty good. You know, we had a pretty good track actually. You know, there was grip all around. You could move around on the track a little bit, and we got a good start. Jumped up into third right away, and we were able to sneak up into second. I was thinking maybe we had a shot at a slide job or something on Hart on that restart, but we were a little too tight in the center, so I had to jerk it in a little bit too much. But we'll take second. It puts us in an invert spot, and the heat races don't pay anything, so we'll
What
just.
are you going to do for the feature?
I'm going to free it up a little bit. The track's actually going to get drier, so I'm going to be able to need to roll the corner a little bit better. I'm going to make a little shock change and maybe do something a little bit with the J-bar a little bit. Other than that, we're pretty close. I think I'm going to leave it alone for the most part.
Car handling well for you?
Yeah, it's been pretty good here the last few weeks, and the big thing is we could drive really good into 1 and 2 through the middle, but then it would start tightening it up as soon as we picked up track. You know, there was a lot of traction in the middle, but that's going to be gone come feature time. So I think the car's going to be pretty good. I don't want to change too much. I think we're pretty close.
So, going like straight and then you cocked it and then you were sideways. He was
Right.
Yeah, I try to get
like, it slowed you down a little bit, but I don't think it was too bad though.
I don't want to change much. Grab that, Jackson.
Go down?
She looks good, man.
You get the chance, do you think you could watch
Oh.
you watch a couple laps of my race?
I'll try to, yeah. You're last, right? Yeah, I'll be able to watch that.
being a big TV star?
Well, I've always been big, but now that I'm on TV, that's kind of cool too. I never change lanes. Come here. Johnny, I'm not going to argue.
Hey, all I can say, right?
Bobby,
I'm not going to yell at you, but I can hardly wait to listen. That's right. Drive you the same way.
Hey,
the same way.
Did I smash you?
Yeah, I got right behind you. I walked.
Dude, I got all the way inside of him, and he just said he'd come all the way down. I never left the tires.
He's getting a lot better. He's only got 15 races under him.
He's doing a good job, and I gave him a lot of kudos on the victory lane speech too. Hey,
thank you for that.
Hey, I did not mean to run into you. I mean, I had position on you.
Yeah, I know. I
and you came down
so hard. I screwed myself.
Right. They're all mad. It's like I never left the tires, you know. But I gave you kudos. You're doing good. Good run.
Hey, nice shot.
Explain to the fans what you're doing down there.
When you get teched, it means you had a good night, so I don't mind doing it. But we're just pulling the header off. That way the tech guy can take a look inside the exhaust ports and make sure the engine's up to snuff by WISSOTA standards. So, but no issue here. So, just a matter of time to put it back together.
Tell me about that little heat up there, a little flare up there at the end with the Broken boys.
Well, mostly with his family. The driver himself, you know, he's the first one to admit. He actually told his dad, you know, hey, be quiet. I came down on him. It's like, you know, what do? You know, I hate for any contact to happen out there because there's always controversy. But you know, he kind of tried blocking me a little bit. It is what it is, I guess.
300 searing degrees. 750 pounds of metal twisting torque. 900 hard charging horses. You will never punish your motor oil like this. But it's good to know you could. AMSOIL. Push it to the limit.
the dash, is all that matters. Right. Yeah. Little tight in the middle, got him. I could have raised that bar. Might as well put it in the outer. We got to get ready for the dash, so we got to clean these tires. They got to be all full of mud, huh? Are they going to be okay?
Up one. I better get off this mat because I'll be taking a nap. Go figure, that's all I gotta say.
Well, what are you going to do? What are you going to do about it?
Try to pass 3 or 4 in the dash. We got 40 laps. 10 or whatever the dash is, 10, 8, something like that. So if we can knock off a couple of them there, get by a few of them in the dash, we'll be in business. It's always a little less stressful drawing good, but that wouldn't be any fun. Should have had you draw.
Huh?
10 out of 10.
Right.
I'll put a,
He's during the show.
I'll put a show on.
Yeah, how much flour do you put on this thing?
It's gonna be dry and marbly in the hot. In your plan on marbly is. It's taking rubber on the bottom.